right, you got Greer here and we're ready to go. Got you live at GameHQ.tv, globalgamingheadquarters.com for our next NFL Sunday ticket action, our third trifecta of Sunday NFL. Plus, we're going to give you the live goings-on with the scores and on the field as well we do every Sunday. Week 17, let's get it started on NFL Ticket. We hope you get one of your, well, we hope one of your two favorite teams in here. I'm not sure which one's going to be yours, but I know that we've got the Raiders and the Chargers fighting it out head-to-head on our Sunday Ticket NFL. It is on EA Sports NFL, and we've got your football down on the field. We're going to try to get this thing running as fast as possible to get caught up with our other games. We've had 3 of them today. Panthers, Falcons, Buffalo, Miami, Oakland, and, well, you got it. Let's see. What are your favorite 2? I'm not sure, but like I said, we've got these playing today head-to-head, and they are going to be tearing up the field and tearing each other apart for this Western Conference. We've got the playoffs coming up right after this. We'll give you the standings and picks and more. And links, unfortunately, rocks. But yes, we've got to give you some links of events and things that are coming up that we hope will keep you informed on the NFL action and more with us live here at GameHQ.tv, your global gaming headquarters.com, bringing you live NFL Sunday Fun Day ticket. But remember, we've also got other things for our gaming festival highlights. We've got The Last Jedi for Star Wars, the Battlefront. We also have coming up a lot of holiday events. GTA 5 has the snow back on the ground for their festive surprise. The dawning is in effect for Destiny 2. We've got a lot of Merry Winter's Day events. The Call of Duty Winters event. But like I said, let's get back and get started with what we're doing here live at globalgamingheadquarters.com. And again, if there's anything going on the screen, we'll try to knock it off there as fast as possible. We've got Larry Ridley, Brandon Gardner, and Charles Davis that will be broadcasting live with us. Here we go.
Happy New Year, everybody. In today's late season matchup, we have 2 teams who have victory on their minds. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. With that, let's get you out to San Diego.
Carr or Rivers, what are you calling it as? We should get this hopefully done by the last few minutes of the real game, and we'll see how well we did.
Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Oakland Raiders and the San Diego Chargers. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person, big unit against big unit.
Meat on meat.
Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake, things are going to rumble, and they're going to have an impact on today's game.
The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And we are underway in San Diego. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And out comes a San Diego team that finished the season at 5-11. Phillip Rivers, he led the NFL in a bad stat, interceptions thrown. Second time in his career that he's thrown at least 20 interceptions. Now, look, he's had a great career, but a little wild with the football this season.
A little wild with the football, I think, in large part because he's trying to create plays that maybe just weren't there. Remember, Keenan.
We're back at it. This is our third game of our Sunday ticket. Remember, you're making the calls. We get to play ahead, and you guys are getting the action on making the run, pass, or play on offense and on defense, zone, man, or blitz. Let's get started on all of our Sunday Fun Day tickets. Our third game is now in effect. Here we go. Phillip Rivers' first throw.
Throwing Rivers. This is Gordon on the dump off.
Nothing stopping him on this one.
And he'll be down deep into Oakland territory.
Someone's going to be screaming on this play.
And even 70 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football?
He was
looking for either a touchdown
flying
or a
on this one.
And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
There he goes. Someone missed the train crossing signal. Gordon all the way down the field on the first pass by Rivers. I hope we're matching up to the real-world event just like we usually do. Live at GameHQ TV, got our first play, first and goal, and first quarter. Let's get you down there on the ground. Make sure we get those closed good and dirty. If this is your first broadcast with us, welcome aboard. If it isn't, again, you know how we roll. We try to cut out on the intros, outros, and cinematics as much as possible. Give you all the info that we can on the field. And of course, do not look the cat in the eyes. Don't get bit by the zombie. And if you're flying the X-Wing for Star Wars, pull the damn thing up. You've never been trained in that.
2,000 yards his last year with the Badgers. This is a guy who can catch it and run it.
We're in the first quarter. We're starting it off. It's like a train wreck. They're wishing they get defense a little tighter on that play. But you can make the calls on offense. Remember, run, pass, and play on defense. It's zone, man, blitz. Watching the plays. Oh, watching the plays get some hit.
Bruce Irvin in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion now. Finally, the defense
comes the hit.
gets
Rivers
there.
is dropping back with the pass. Here comes Irvin.
Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? Pressure, and it was the right call.
Took him down. Type it down there, otherwise I can't see it, and I am watching on Mixer and Twitch. You can see it even on your own screen if you're watching on your iOS or Android devices. So feel free to be participants on the show.
Sack. It's 3rd and goal.
And like I said, I'm going to give you the real-world scores here in just a moment, so stick around with us. I'm Greer, your video game doctor, broadcasting you live.
From the gun, Rivers. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams.
They
stop him for only 3 that time,
real
and that'll bring up 4th down.
Real world score.
Well, looking back, it was a solid season
Chargers
for
on
Williams.
top of Raiders 30-10 in the fourth with 2 minutes left to go. A lot of 2-minute warnings. Let's read them out if we can get them done.
Fantasy sleeper is an
Falcons
understatement
on
for
top
what he
of the
did.
Panthers 19-10, 2 minutes. We've got also tied game Kansas City and Denver 24-24. Tennessee over Jacksonville in the fourth.
I'm just going
15-10.
next year, but
these are all 2-minute readouts. 34-13. San Francisco over the Rams and 22-9. Buffalo over Miami. We also have 23-24 Seattle on top.
And expect him to continue to play to that level.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
This is not
so we would have
well.
figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, it can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction.
It was right in front of the damn.
But he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss.
All right, so we're not going to go by the coach's suggestions. Let's make some of your suggestions. Got it right here, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, fourth quarter, 24-23, Arizona, Seattle 24-23, now Seattle on top, and we've got Cincinnati over Baltimore, 24-20.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
He's got to throw it away.
Here is going to fall incomplete.
Some final scores: we got Detroit over Green Bay, 35-11. Indianapolis over Houston, 22-13. We have Patriots over the Jets, 26-6.
Give him a lot of
Giants
credit for being
over the
really
Redskins,
precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got
Dallas over Philadelphia, 6-0, and the Browns and the Steelers over the Browns, 28-24. Type down the play. We'll throw it down here. Thank you for watching. If you're broadcasting with us live, let us know. We'll try to get the same thing broadcast or co-stream at the same time on our GamingHQ.tv channel.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Murray had the 1,000-yard season in 2015, followed that up with 788 last year. Now, also in the mix in Oakland, you had Washington, you had Richard.
Man or blitz, however you want to call it. Play it.
I think you'll see a similar combination going forward. I think that's one of the reasons that he dropped from a 1,000-yard runner to 788 because they had other options. They were able to bring in Washington, Richard.
Carr gets taken down for a sack.
Plays for those guys. A lot of versatility and really upgrade their offense with an infusion of speed. But
let's see Ingram come in on this
I think he'll still continue
Carr
to be
is
the lead
looking.
guy.
Here comes Ingram.
The pressure there just right up the gut.
One more time for the sack.
Ingram
right down the line, blindsided.
Offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes it's going to count for everyone. The linebacker slipped
hit him
free.
so hard you felt it twice.
On 4th down,
exactly.
Here's Marquette King to punt it away.
King for 3
Travis
and down.
Benjamin, deep
This
for
is going to
San
be another
Diego.
great game. We're almost done with the first quarter. Keep an eye on that clock all the time and have the score. And I've got real scores coming your way, so stay watching and listening with us here on GamingHQ TV.
Now Benjamin. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now San Diego getting set to go. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
First down, Rivers. And this is
gets batted
incomplete.
away on that
Keenan
one. No one's
Allen,
going to
the
be happy
intended
for that
receiver.
one.
And now it's second down. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Malcolm Smith may have entered the league without a lot of fanfare, but how about it culminating with an MVP award in the Super Bowl?
Raiders fans in the house.
Second down following the incompletion.
Watching live NFL Sunday ticket.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I know an injury knocked Melvin Gordon out of the last couple of games, so he missed his opportunity to get to 1,000 yards. But does the injury hurt more, or just the fact he didn't get that 1,000 yards?
Yeah, he was on pace for it, obviously. But coming into the season, people were saying this is going to be a good year for him. We're going to see a bright Melvin Gordon in the future. We saw glimpses of it.
He's got the catch.
Their offense in order to give him better opportunities, and he took advantage of it.
Scary. He's only 23, folks.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns.
What plays can you call? Run, pass, or play? We've got 3 of them ready to roll at any time. You want to get more fancy with the plays? Let us know. We'll break it down. We'll put it on the next set of downs. More scores coming up right after this. Here we go.
So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. And we'll come back to San Diego after this.
Like I said, we're giving you the real-world matchups going down the line here. Let's go top to bottom. We've got the full lineup here for fourth quarter. Carolina, Atlanta 22-10 on top of that one. Kansas City, Denver tied 24-24. Tennessee 15-10 over Jacksonville. Buffalo 22-9 over Miami. We have Seattle over Arizona 24-3. Here we go. Let's keep going.
Rivers now to throw on first down. He's got time in the pocket.
Oh, where is the penalty on that one?
The ball loose and brings up second down.
I would beg to differ. Let's take a look at that one. I think there was definitely a penalty. Pass interference, hit off to the, well, we're not going to see it. Second and 10 incompletion, average 9.3 yards.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Rivers still going for the air. Which call would you make? X or A?
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Going deep here for Allen. Got a man.
Unbelievable on that one.
Touchdown. Keenan Allen, 39 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6.
Messages, news, and more.
And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
Of the wide receivers, they've gotten taller and taller. But every team
Chargers strike right in the second quarter, 6-0 right off the bat.
With height. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Scores will be coming in a few minutes. We've got our halftime starting in a few minutes.
5 plays there.
15 seconds left. Check this out. New Orleans, Tampa Bay, 24-23. Tampa Bay ball on the New Orleans 39, first and 10. We're running our own matchup here, just 4 minutes till halftime. We should be finished hopefully just before the end of the day, or like I said, before the last football has been put away. I'm watching you type. You can watch you type. Look out! The zombie got someone. Don't get bit by the zombie. Thank you so much, Hot Evenings. We're playing our NFL Sunday action. This is our third matchup for the day. And we've got our festival events still in play for the rest of the afternoon.
After the touchdown,
up until New Year's and more.
Here's Taiwan Jones on the return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. A chance for us to look at this Chargers defense again. And a big reason they've got the lead here in the first half. Some of these hits we're going to see here.
Almost like they're a group of superheroes, right? Something out of a comic book. Boom, pow, biff. They are really playing well, making things happen on their side of the ball.
Taking me back to my childhood a bit.
There you go. You had a collection, didn't you?
I did.
There you go. Charles Davis, Brandon Gowden typing and tapping it up here in the booth. They're giving you some real-world numbers, but they're just talking about some fictitious stuff. These guys take the rest of the day off.
They run it to start the drive. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense.
Remember,
and what a big time play there.
Calls. You run the show. Minnesota over Chicago, 23-10 is the final. We're going to be reading some more finals in just a few minutes.
They go with Murray again, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree.
Tell us Raiders fans out there not liking the call. This week we got a big rivalry matchup here. It's all LA, or LA has 2 teams this year to fight with the Rams and Chargers.
Really, really hard.
And the Raiders used to be the team for LA. It's amazing. Don't get sucked into that black hole. Biggest fan-based era for the Raiders.
Throwing his car on third down. And that is incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's fourth down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
You are your Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, Smashcast, and our GamingHQ.TV Central. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
And wow, fortunately, he was able to get it back, but it's left his guys in a bit of a hole here. They're backed up deep to start this drive.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes
that's what happened. I knew it. There's been an accident down there on the field. Call the police. Yeah, there could have been an accident on the field right there. I think it was on the corner. You're right. Okay, let's get back to it.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Remember, GTA 5's got the snow back in play. You look for us on PS4 Pro as gaming_HQTV, same as our Twitch handle. And on Xbox One X now and PC 4K Gaming HQTV. Here we go.
Back near his goal line, Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Gets him out of trouble and runs him to the corner.
They get it across the 20-yard line. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches. And you're trying to create one there. Get it to the back out of the backfield.
Say get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah,
he is spinning his way through that one. I think we should. That should have been illegal.
Dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
YouTube's in the top left. Should be running. Is this the call you were thinking?
Now Gordon on first down. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good
2 minutes almost to halftime. Remember, we've got all the action coming your way. A lot of final scores as well, so don't tune away from the halftime results. 4 games still left running right now. 3, another one just finished. Buffalo, Miami, 22-16 in the fourth quarter. Arizona, Seattle. Arizona now on top 26-24. 2 minutes left on that one, and Cincinnati, Baltimore. Baltimore's back on top 27-24 in the fourth. 5 minutes left on that one. Our game is 2 minutes left till halftime.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon.
He's got the first down. 2-minute warning. Here we go with our game. I told you all the action at halftime. 3 games in the same span as one whole game.
Time to pay some bills. We'll come back to San Diego after this timeout. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
And we're going to have the final scores up we're going to be reading off for the day, so stick around for us for that as well.
So it'll be first down here after the run. The first down throw here for Rivers. Gates has it.
Rivers has the call. He's got the arm.
Down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And partner Antonio Gates coming back for another year. It'll be his 15th season in 2017.
And how about, let's just talk about not just the longevity, but he's in a position now where he can break a tie. But Tony Gonzalez, because they both have 111 touchdowns at the tight end position. Antonio Gates' first touchdown of 2017, that'll break that tie, and it'll be number
either
1.
running
That's
like a freight train or hit
probably
like
going
a
to be
freight
playing
train
behind
from 4
Hunter
different
Henry,
sides.
second-year man, but just the sustainability.
We're going with the coach calls unless you type down something different, so please give us a shot at what your calls might be on the
because
field.
Hunter Henry's playing well.
He's playing this game with us live.
This is Gordon. Cut back, left sideline. And all the way in.
There's no stopping them.
San Diego. Melvin Gordon, 39 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Poor zombies. You're not a forgotten zombie.
Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
No one's forgotten here. We've got you live. You're watching yourself now for posterity's sake. NFL Live. Look at that action. Lightning bolt charge. That's not a lightning bolt at all. Getting a little slow on that one. Yeah, real slow. Next time, pitch on the lightning bolt.
For the extra point.
Extra point is up, and it should be good for 14-0. 1 minute left on halftime. We got scores to read you.
To make it 14-0.
3 games still playing, just under 2 minutes or around the 2-minute mark. We've got Buffalo, Miami. Buffalo on top 22-16. 1 minute left on that game.
And it's capped off.
Arizona's now on top of Seattle. That's going back and forth. That's in the fourth quarter. 1 minute left in that game. And you've got, again, Baltimore, Cincinnati. That game is going back and forth. Now you've got Baltimore on top 27-24. And they've got 3 minutes left in that game. You're making the calls here. I'm just running the buttons and moving the sticks in my mouth. Maybe more so than much. But a few of you have been winners. Thank you, Bear Paw, for taking home and winning that new Hot Wheels track pack from, you know where. Forza Friday's not gone. We've added, and some people will, of course, not want to agree, the Need for Speed series to our Forza Friday for Racing Friday. And, of course, Luke Grundy's now going to Mech Monday, Sports Sunday. Star Citizen's coming up online. We'll be going online with it as well with all of the starships that we, of course, registered in, which at this point has become a fleet. So make sure to use our Starfleet links. And, of course, for our NFL sports, our MLB sports, our NHL sports, our NBA sports, our esports, go to the globalgamingheadquarters.com. You'll even see the sports link. Schedule your own games. Schedule what you want, where you want. Most games, most consoles, most times. Let's go. Welcome to our house.
Took the ball downfield and stuck it in the end zone.
And that defense wasn't out there long. They'll be trying to keep it short here. On first down, Carr. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
So very close.
Well, you mind if we go off topic for a second?
No,
you know I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last
Or zombies
season. Who
don't
do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered
too
there.
late.
Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the
1 minute
playoffs
away.
where
Keep an eye
they've
on
been
that time
perennials.
clock.
How about Denver?
Make a play. We'll put it down.
Last year, they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they can get solidified there and ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot afford to squander Andrew Luck.
That's the
One
play
of the
on
better
that one.
young
We'll see what
quarterbacks in the
happens.
game. They've got to get back to the playoffs. and Buffalo. Brand new head coach, brand new people running the ball club. Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively they can be awfully strong.
And for that man, Crabtree just finished his 8th NFL season. Of course, the first 6 in San Fran, last 2 with the Raiders. Barely topped the 1,000-yard mark, but he did 1,003 this season.
It's been interesting to watch the career
cat
arc of Michael Crabtree, because you remember when he came out of college, came out of Texas Tech, he was seen as a pure #1 receiver. Many thought he was going to be a future All-Pro.
Get you in the field, different camera angles. You tell us which angle you want. We're running for you live.
Great for him, taking the pressure off of Amari Cooper and making plays himself.
This one caught left side by Cooper.
Another game just finishes up right now. 2 games left live. We've got Seattle and Arizona. Arizona on top, 26-24, 30 seconds left.
Here's Carr.
He's got a dash. Carr's got to run. They're all over him. There's nowhere to go.
They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13.
Week 17 has been as exciting as every other week.
It's Carr. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
As we're saying, 4th down, 30 seconds left.
Short. 4th down.
Seattle ball, 1st and 10 on Arizona 38. Arizona's 26, Seattle 24. Another one that's down to the 2-minute, 30-second mark. We've got Baltimore Ravens over Cincinnati Bengals. It's a Cincinnati ball, 2nd and 10 on the Cincinnati 22. Got some great matchups, real world scores coming up at halftime, just 40 seconds away. Again, all of our games run half the time with all the action.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Is this your call? Are you watching for Allen on this one? Let's see. Rivers has not failed on that long run.
Down. He's got time. He's going to... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They got 29 yards there. And that'll be good for a San Diego first down.
That thing is right in the pocket.
Keenan Allen play, I actually shake
see
my
that
head
one hit again. Watch this ball.
ACL tears in each leg the last 2 seasons, and now he's back in 2017 sprinting around.
And he'll be 25 at the start of the 2017 season. A lot of people rooting for this guy. You just always worry, though, don't you, when you have an ACL tear, especially in both knees?
You do worry about it, but you also have seen guys who have come back from multiple tears and have had really big-time careers. You know, Frank Gore has done that.
After the show, and then we're going to give you some more results at halftime.
The Carolina Panthers.
Let's see how much
3 times in the same knee and has come back and had an extraordinary career. So I like the odds for Keenan Allen, and Philip Rivers really wants him back in a big way.
He saw that.
Target. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve as we send you across the country to Orlando. Standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Chargers are happy to be in front right now. They just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Raiders just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Chargers take it at the 39. Rivers looks long. Here's to Allen. And this great play will go for 6. That puts them up by a touchdown. Now 1st and 10, middle of the field, the pass will be caught. And it's going to end up going for a gain of 27. Continuing on the drive, Gordon is going to take it up the middle, and he'll go in for the score. That puts them on top by 14. Raiders ball at midfield. Ingram's able to zero in on the QB here.
Now you get the lightning bolt right.
So that'll do it for us here.
Never cease to amaze me. We got kickoff coming up, but not before we read off some scores. Hang on here for a second. We're not done yet. We got stuff to read off. 1 second for you live. You're watching NFL Sunday Ticket on the field. We're reading off the scores for halftime right now. Bear with us as we give you all the live results. Down to one last game running live right now is the Baltimore Ravens Cincinnati Bengals. Baltimore on top 27-24, Cincinnati ball, 2nd and 10 on the Cincinnati 32, fourth quarter, 2-minute warning. Let's go down the final scores for the day. Thanks for watching. We've got 35-11, Detroit over Green Bay. That's a final. We have Indianapolis Colts over Houston. That is 22-13. That is a final. We have New England Patriots over New York Jets, 26-6. That is a final. We have New York Giants 18, Washington Redskins 10. Giants beat the Skins 18-10. We have Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles. Cowboys beat the Eagles 6-0. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns, 28 for the Steelers, 24 for the Browns. Steelers take it. We also are running the Falcons Carolina Panthers game. We ran that earlier, 22-10 on their side. Our side, we had 28 on the Panthers, 7 on the Falcons. Hey, we're getting pretty close at this and not too bad at picking. We also have live Kansas City Denver West Coast matchup, 27-24. Chiefs take it. Tennessee over Jacksonville, 15-10. San Francisco over LA Rams, 34-13. Yeah. And then Buffalo over Miami, 22-16. We had that game with Buffalo and Miami as well. We'll come back to that one. Oakland and LA in the house right now. LA Chargers, Oakland Raiders finish it with that one, 30-10. We'll tell you what ours turned out to be at the end, 24-26. Seattle gets beaten by the Cardinals at the last seconds, and Tampa Bay beats the New Orleans Saints 31-24. Let's get back to our matchup here live on your Global Gaming Headquarters.com. Back to the field. Sunday tickets still running us and them. We have 5 minutes on the last game of the day. There's only 2 minutes left on the other game.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Now Jones. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Quarter, almost 4 minutes on the mark.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Fumble!
Out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
That's another shot. Watch it. Here it comes. Lightning bolt strikes twice. Same place. Ingram hits it again. This time for a fumble.
Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. Shotgun now for Carr. Brought in by Walford, right side.
Secondary takes him down on that one.
Down at the 20. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it?
I think he's rumbling. Is that his stomach rumbling?
Here's
4th and 18, 3 and out for the Raiders.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
We're still hankering for sports. We're still running our NFL Sunday ticket. 3rd game just about to come to a halftime.
Returning, it's Benjamin.
Halftime and of course the end of our game.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession.
Here's the list of the holiday festival games. We'll still be running a few of them until the game is over. So here's our first link for the night. Rocks. We didn't put them through all night like you said we would.
Not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire.
Oh, what a hit!
Let's go
I
into the
felt that one.
because here's what I think happened.
Let's see that hit again. Oh my God!
Let's take control right away. Defense. We got the lead.
Got hit by a nuclear bomb on that one. They can't show it.
Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game.
I want to watch that hit again on the replay at the end of the game.
Let's see if the offense gets done.
One man in the backfield is Gordon. A second down throw for Rivers.
Oh, what a hit!
That catch good for
These
only a
hits
yard,
of this game have been outrageous.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Break any normal man's hip, that's for sure.
Speed, I mean, can fly.
Here it comes again. You get to see it in slow motion. It was a bullet shot. I was right.
Don't you?
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
They're going down the field.
On third down, Rivers. He'll drop it underneath for Woodhead. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I think this game might turn out better than the real game. 50 seconds left on the last game of the day. Baltimore Ravens over the Bengals 27-24. But it's still the Bengals' ball.
Or a check down. In other words,
Bengals get the field goal.
Be smart.
30-27. Bengals on top now. 40 seconds left in the game.
Care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Charger defense now as they get set back out there. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3-and-out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3-and-outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here, see if they can force another 3-and-out. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And an alley to run.
He was going, and he was almost gone on that one. Had to come across the field to catch him. Oh, holding.
Offense.
Oh, no.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game. And if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit. Try it that way.
All right, here we go.
Again, it's Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I'm telling you, it's like running into a wall. You're not going to go anywhere. They should start crying.
This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack. Great leverage, and then goes and checks people.
It's them. They are crying on this one. Let's keep going on this show.
With a really high motor.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Carr going to throw. He's going to flip one out here.
Oh, man.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20.
They should get him checked for a
Everyone's
concussion, I think.
The football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
that was a strikingly good tackle. Always getting news and info in. Let's see what else that just came in today.
Here's Marquette King now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL
quarter
on
already?
EA Sports.
Are you kidding me? How does it go so fast?
And we're back now between Mission Valley and San Diego. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. Here's Marquette King now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20.
He got pushed over the other guy. It's like a bad trick, isn't it?
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now San Diego getting set to go. They're out in front. Last time they had a
team starter for Madden
They can add to their lead now.
Which one are we giving away?
Go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
One receiver left. That's Allen. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Rivers to throw it. Looking deep, and that's caught inside the 35.
Rivers again with the long bomb.
Before getting this inside the 30. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception.
Sure that this is legal because watch this play. Holding on to it, pushing.
They want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
It's an Xbox One key code transfer. That's coming up on your spin today.
Fresh set of downs here. A 1st down throw here for Rivers. And that's complete to Gates. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 on the gain there. Good enough
Madden
for a San Diego
Ultimate
1st down.
Starter pack.
And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red
now,
zone.
3 minutes left.
From the red zone now, Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Antonio Gates, the veteran tight end, was the intended receiver. That'll bring up
all
2nd
finished
down.
for the day. We're going to be giving
Just
the
looking
scores
at
and
from a
give you a chance
defensive
to spin in just a minute to get someone for response.
in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position.
During the show so
and
that
they want
we
to
get
get
you
it to someone.
in
And
part
in this
of
case,
the
he had the play. They just didn't
spin.
complete it.
That's you guys on Mixer too. We'll see if they're here for the spin after the show. And we're going to read off the names again as well.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time.
Yeah, we're going to be looking for Forgotten Envy, Hot Evening, Great Big Dog. Any of those 3 people still on Mixer. We're going to be looking for you for the spin. You can win a game, you can win a shirt, you can win a loot crate.
Defense has set themselves up nicely.
We've got
3rd and 10
We've got
now.
Forgotten Envy, 79. We've got Hot Evening, 98311. And Great Big Dog 1.
Again, it's Rivers. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
4th and 1, 2 minutes left.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, And then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
We're going to go for it. You ready?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Let's get you right in here. Here we go.
They're going to run. This is Gordon.
A flag on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
What? That's atrocious. Get the cops in on this one. That's what the face mask penalty is like.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the
Even
right
for
call.
a game character,
They come
it's
out
dangerous.
here in the eye.
You ever seen Wreck-It Ralph?
From the 4-yard line, it's 1st and goal now. Gordon.
He's over the
getting
top.
4 on the carry
Second
there. It's
push.
2nd and goal.
No?
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Wrap it up. Has it been that fast already? We're not ready to go yet, though. We've got so much more to read. We've got the spin. If you're here, please report in so we can get you on the spin. Make sure to sign up right now if you're on Mixer or YouTube or Smashcast or Twitch so that we can get you on the spin list. And like I said, that's all you got to do. Just sign up, and you're done. Will they be able to hold it? Let's see. It's going to have to go in like a train. This is the line.
2nd and goal as the offense looks to
Second try, it goes through.
Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot. However, still trailing.
Still trailing, but not because of his efforts. Boy, he's playing really well, and I love his long speed there, right?
Lightning bolt strikes.
All the way to the end zone, and smart enough to keep the ball in his hands and get into the end zone for the touchdown. In 2016, on all levels of football, we're seeing guys drop it before the goal line. What's the rule, Brandon? Run into the goal line.
21-0 on this matchup.
There you go.
We're going to give you the real world matchup here in just a few moments as well.
And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from
Rivers
Melvin
on the
Gordon.
arm. We're under the 2-minute mark in the 4th quarter. All games are finished on the NFL for the day. We'll be reading off all the scores and hopefully trying to get back. And if you get signed on here, get you in on the spin for either a game, a shirt, a loot crate, whatever else we've got around here lying around. Looking for Forgotten NV79 on Mixer, Hot Evening 98311 on Mixer, and Great Big Dog 1 on Mixer. If you've left, you leave, of course, your forfeit and your chance for the spin. But we'd like to have you sign up again. And of course, if you're in the middle of the show or the
And
end of our
Lambeau
show,
now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
all you got to do is follow, subscribe.
This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Chargers defense gearing up to take the field.
If you're on YouTube,
they are
subscribe. If you're on
looking
Mixer,
to
follow. If
preserve
you're on
this
Twitch,
shutout, so for them, a
follow.
lot on
Whatever
the
the case
line.
may be,
A
you're
lot on the
always our
line,
friends.
a lot of pride
So we'll be
that
following
goes
you
into
more than
that.
likely on our
Because
social
let's face it,
sites.
you've had that
And
kind
of
a day,
course, with
you do
whatever
not
prizes
want
and
any
specials
type
we
of
have going
fluke
on.
play to end it. You're going to win the game. That's not the issue. But to have
still
a
can make the
clean
calls,
ledger
blitz,
going into
zone,
the
man,
locker room and sitting
whichever
in
one you
film
want to call,
next
we'll
week.
run it for you live.
Oh, that's satisfying.
good.
Oh, that's the way to.
And now
There's a
the
fumble.
ball's
Let's get to the
out
ball.
midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
I think it's safe to say they can make these guys extremely frustrated. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover,
So
Where's the
symbolic, and
end?
That's why they're still.
There we go. Lightning bolts are on it all the way on this one.
Phillip Rivers now gears up to take the offense back out there. And right now, just one thing in his
The
mind
Raiders
is
have
getting
been
back
struck
to the
by
hot
lightning
start
in
that
our
he really
matchup
made.
and as
and
well.
ordinarily when that happens, The quarterback,
as
as
the
you know, is
matchup
usually the
on
leader of the
the real
squad.
world matchup
Now
for the
there's
day.
probably a silent camaraderie that comes about him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far
Train
you
is
let your
crossing.
guy go,
Here he
because
comes.
might wander into some tough coverage.
Gets it over to the first down. Says, get off me. I'm going to get some more runs and some more yardage in here before the game's over,
And
which
on
will
the
happen in
outside,
just a
they're
little
playing
over a
press
minute.
coverage.
And then we're going to go for the spin one more time. We're going to look for the people who signed up for today. And if you're not here again, just we'll read the scores and we'll get on to our next game and get ready for the New Year's Eve here in downtown LA. You can look for us on Periscope.tv as Gaming HQ
And
TV.
that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Getting
11
bowled over
yards
on this
the
one.
pickup, and it'll give the Chargers a first down. So with the yardage on that
yards.
completion, he's now right at
Looks like
exactly
lightning does strike
300 yards.
twice in the same place.
Isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football you put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
40 seconds left on the matchup. A couple of receptions for the Raiders have turned the tides here and made the San Diego Chargers,
Man in the
excuse me,
backfield is Gordon.
the Los Angeles Chargers on top 21
First
to
down,
nothing.
Rivers. And he will find his man on the outside. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's
They
just their
are like the
first. They got
howling
two
wind
more to
in this
use
office.
here in the final stages.
Here we go. Last bit of the
And we
game,
are back
22
here. I'm
seconds.
Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles
What are you going to
Davis.
call?
So the
Is this
offense
the
takes
play
a
you would make?
timeout, and now we're set to get going. They come out with one back and three tight ends. This will be caught at about the 6.
It's
A
getting
gain of
down there.
6
It's getting
on
close.
first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Game is so good right now. They want to turn away from it. Don't look away. Let's see how he's going to run it. This is the last seconds, literally, of the game. Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He is
He's the
tiptoeing
reason
it around, and
they
then
lead
you
right
catch
now.
that?
No question about it.
Lightning
You talk about
bolts
on
are
his
striking back
he's
on
not
this
minding
one.
the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Last bit of the
It's good,
game.
and they stretch
We've
their
got some
lead
real-world
to
scores coming in, and the
28-0
games have
now.
all finalized now. We've got Minnesota over Chicago, 23-10.
The drive
Detroit over
summary
Green Bay,
that time,
35-11.
5 plays.
Indianapolis
And it's
over Houston,
capped off by a
22-13.
touchdown run
New
coming
England
from
over
Melvin
the Jets,
Gordon.
26-6. We have the Giants beating the Redskins, 18-10. Dallas beating Philadelphia, 6-0. Nothing but defense in that game. And we also have Cleveland and Pittsburgh Steelers taking the Browns, 28-24. Atlanta taking Carolina, 22-10. Kansas City over Denver, 27-24. Here we go for our last kick of the game.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this
Jacksonville,
one away.
Tennessee over Jacksonville, 15-10.
This
They're
is
taking
fielded
it
a
out
couple yards
for the
deep.
last seconds of the game.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the
San
25
Francisco
and up
beats
to
the
the
Rams,
27-yard
34-13.
line.
Buffalo beats Miami, 22-16. Chargers beat Oakland, 30-10. It looks like we're going to beat them at the same score, just about 28-10, 28-0. We have Arizona finalizing this one 26-24. Arizona takes it. Tampa Bay over New Orleans 31-24, and Cincinnati over Baltimore 31-27.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
This is getting crazy. Someone call the police, and this is going to get out of hand. Yeah, I like to call a game that's gone completely out of hand. It should play the corner, you think? Hands are up everywhere. 1 second left on the play. Stick around if you're still here. We're going to show you the spinner. And if you've signed up, you're going to get a chance. Hopefully you guys are still here. Forgotten Envy, Hot Evening, and Great Big Dog. Or if you haven't set yourself in, follow us on Mixer, Twitch, Smashcast, YouTube, or GamingHQ.tv. And of course, we'll give you a chance for the spin when the show is over. 1 second left. Last play of the game.
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
That is it for the game. What a great matchup we've had
on this football game. So Charles are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field. That defensive unit
Jessica.
on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like
we just got done too.
Another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
That's our third game for the day. Leaving Oakland unhappy with the 0 score, 28-0 on our side of the coin. And in the real-world matchup, we were pretty close, I would say, 30-10. We had 20-0. Buffalo, we played that matchup a little bit earlier. We were winner on that one, so that makes us on 3-3 on this week as well. That's well over 100% on this one. Let's get ready. Get set up for our spin right now. Thanks to Brandon Gowden, Charlie Davis, and the Ridley brothers. Here we go. I know we have the spins. Put the spinner up. You got to do the spinner. Yeah? Yeah. No, that's for next week. No, they haven't won yet. One more chance. There it is. Let's see who's subscribed, who's followed, and who's still here to do so. You've got your listing right here now. You're looking for Forgotten NB79, Hot Evening 98311, or Great Big Dog #1. It's your turn to spin here on GamingHQ TV's Live. Spinner at the end of the show. Here we go. Come on, we're GamingHQ.global.